Shui, shui, uh, bollocks. I'm a bit nervous about this, so please bear with me. It can go in miscellaneous for now. Okay, I'll just start it because it takes a bit. It's such a single player. What does enable HEV suit even do? Maybe I should add these two on, but I will explain more when we get in. Well, then I can show you. But overall, I'm gonna take a look back at some game or some maps I've played in my youth. And I do say youth because it was about 11 years ago. I think I played some of them about 11 years ago. Yeah, because I did it well. It must be earlier than this because I played some of these while I was 16. Regardless, I want to look back at some of them, play them actually live so I can live put in what I like and dislike. It's not necessarily for the creators, as I know some of them haven't finished series or might not even do anything anymore. It isn't specifically for the creator, not as a call out or praise or anything. It is more just a general idea so people can at least get some sort of input on what at least I don't know, I'm not really seasoned in this, but at least I can give some input on it, hopefully. It is more to spark. I mean, in the end of the day, at the end of the day, what you do is what you make if you make games like this, or not games, maps like this, is up to you. But I still want you to contemplate if you're if you're a creator, what kind of game or map you are making. Because as we might also get into, especially I plan to do this on Halloween too, but for a different set of horror maps, or a different set of horror maps specifically by creator, there are some things that are just bad faith. Overall, I'm gonna give it a scoring system starting at 5 because, eh, everything is fine until proven otherwise, at least in my opinion. If there's something extremely bad, I will deduct a point. If there's something I do like, I will give a point. If there's something that's just a pet peeve or just a bit out of place, I will remark on it and then I'll give a final score if I remember it at the end for each level and my thoughts on them. And at the end of this entire stream, I will try to sum up my thoughts and feelings about the series as a whole. I guess we have to start somewhere because I can't rely on any sort of credit for anything. Well, then again, there would be an argument of authority fallacy, or an argument from authority fallacy. Oh, it isn't the hunt, it's just hunt. I guess the quotation marks is about the hunt, not the part, whatever. I'll fix it later. You might have noticed before I started that these had a little heart on it. I do generally find the hunts, yeah, that would be the hunt series, to be pretty good, or at least decent. But that is also questioning what it is surrounded by, I guess you could say. Maybe some maps have just aged like a fine wine, even though that doesn't always make sense. But we're also gonna have some things I'm just confused about with some creators. So maybe it's also an open letter in the fucking supernova case that they actually see it. I do also have some gripes with it, but I do have a lot of some gripes, but also some likes. But we'll get into that when we get into that. Yeah, no, it takes a long time to load. I was contemplating just removing all my mods. I have fuck all clue of which I would want to enable for that. Like disabling them all. Mm. Disabling them all and then putting back on the ones I find quote unquote vital. The thing is just that I downloaded a massive ass pack and I have fuck all idea what it. Yeah, it's gonna show up with this, it's gonna show this, and I'm pretty sure if I say no thanks, it's gonna be fine, but I mean I can tolerate some low quality. Map objectives. Find a key, find a black crystal, and activate the generator. Wrench. Yes, good luck. Well, grand. That is not something for me. Yeah, I have the thing on where I have to actually press to actively pick up stuff. So just because I don't want to run around with this, well, physic gun, a tool gun, a camera, even though I think that might be in vain, but I prefer to just, when I start these, if they give me a weapon or not. Well, usually I go with unarmed, but just to make a better faith argument, I'm going with empty hands, where I can't do any fuck. I can't pick up my flashlight, and I have no hands. Oh yeah, I have this. But I'm just gonna not use it unless I have a crowbar. Yeah, normally there would be a hand here. This is why I pick unarmed. Oh yeah, I have a health regen and a armor regen mod on, or the armor and health regen mod on. But I don't. Armor is set up like a kind of Borderland shield where it takes I think 2 seconds to recharge, or if I've been hit, it takes 2 seconds before it starts recharging. Then it has a recharge rate of I think I actually don't remember. It's pretty high, and then it just caps off at 30. Health will constantly regenerate, but it will be like half a point per second or a point per second. So it's up at 45. Yeah, flashlight broke. The thing is, now I can't pick up anything. So, not because I do it in bad faith, but because I fucking have to. Then I can go here and throw this away. Oh yeah, gravity gun has the issue of extra hands too, so apparently and it said my flashlight broke, but I can actually still use the flashlight perfectly fine. Or if I was a massive asshole, functions. However, I'm gonna play in good faith. Yes. Okay, you could have that make that animation, but nothing for G-Man. I assume this is non-diegetic. Oh boy. Alright. Seriously. Actually, if you're really fucking weird with this, you can just do this and then you can... Aha! Hello. And a gun. Van. No grid. Okay. I mean, at least the things you have to carry with you give off light. That's also why you carry them with you, but that's a completely different part. Actually, that's the only fucking reason why you carry them with you. Generally, I don't like that. Yeah, lean, by the way. Or cleaning, not just lean. No drugs on the street. Other than boat cleaner in case shit gets too bad. I mean, I like the improvised light source, but also... Why an improvised... Calm down. Why an improvised light source? Why did I kill a citizen there? Yeah. Generally, I think it is worse if you... Like, if I'm just like this and still have a flashlight. I mean, just as an example. That could still be pretty spooky. Now I'm still more scared of whatever comes towards me. But you also need to remember, this is gonna hit first. I still have something in between me and the spookies. Actually, a really fucking weird thing. It doesn't give off enough light for it. But the gravity gun gives off a little amount of light. I know this is likely also not their fault, their creator. Okay. It's also gonna make studying stuff worse. Okay, I'm stuck. Wait. Fuck you. A double kick. Wait, can I hug that? Okay, no hug. Wait, it's... I mean, now you can basically just play hopscotch with this. Do you have anything interesting on you? I have a hard time seeing stuff. Hello. Stable life sword. I played this a bit too much. Great. I mean, I do like stuff like that where there's some sort of education, but literally writing it out is a bit much on the nose, if I'm being honest. I will also come back into something I think is good. I think it's good on paper and in a sort of worst case scenario, but it is not good all the time. Also, I do like that they have different... I think it's intention to only pick one with you. Guess I'm just taking both for the completionist's sake. Or maybe I'm just taking this. No, I'm taking this and you can't stop me. That's also kind of why it isn't this spooky. It's just... Ow. I was screwed of you. Yeah, them screamers there do be kind of diminishing points. At least in my opinion, the horror you want to instill on people should be as diegetic as possible. Ow. It also makes it easier to retrieve it because it's your only light source. So you literally know where to grab. But the horror, or I should say wonder, generally I like adventure maps more than I like horror maps in this game. Because horror is so hard to instill, but adventure, as I also kind of see this map series as, is a bit easier. Okay, the door went. I think it will actually crash no matter what you do. I needed another melee weapon. Even though this is also kind of fucking. I'm gonna point that out every time I can. Even though I actually like the idea of a stun stick. A stun baton. Hey, we have something that can cave your skull in. Now we add electricity to it. Doesn't that sound hilarious? I am a greedy bitch. Yeah, writing it on the wall is a bit... I mean, in case you can do it. I didn't... Okay, apparently there's something with go where it can just fuck off the wall. Or fuck off the door. Make me feel like an absolute drama queen. Drama queen! Okay, that was just an entrance. Oh yeah, it pushes me back. Oh. So when it receives enough damage, it just kills the door. It's still standing. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Feel it. Looking like a true survivor. I'm feeling like a little kid. Don't you know I'm... What? Bed! Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Wait, what? There we are. Okay, and what was that for? Aha, a room. Question. Hold on. Door. I might also have played a bit too much of these horror maps as a youth, and now I'm kind of jaded to them. Or also, it might also be because this specific map series gives you a bit lot to shoot with. Hey, if it just did these like sparingly, that would be fine, but it does it kind of a lot. Like this isn't. Oh, did this change color? Hello? If it did it sparingly, that would be fine, but as you'll see, it kind of does it a lot. And that's for the entire series. Some of it is almost necessary, and I wonder if that is a shortcut. No. This is my vent. Oh shit. Yeah. Little Okay. I just... I don't have the emotional feedback of a piece of toast. Or, I don't know. Let's hope it's blast proof. I cast boom. Hello. Or what was it? The fact that it calls at the end is kind of silly. I feel like you can make the screams in the background work if they are just more they. Oh, my hand's gone. There we are. Hand's back. You mind? Overall, this is just a shortened kind of there. Yeah, the over tutorializing is a bit bothersome. You need to like this one, and I think this one could also be removed. That one could definitely be removed. I'm pretty sure a lot of the signage can just be completely forgotten because at some point people will just start wondering if they can't figure something out. It is a bit hand-holdy. Go away. Not sure if it's worth deducting point for, but it is definitely something I would mark up. Also, sometimes I have to question whether, what am I? What kind of building am I in? Ow. This is a very, very tiny hallway. Sure, we have these. Would this be more like an expanded room with all that? Hey, there's a dead end. Can I break in here? No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Why did you need that arrow? Again, if I'm being critical about it, I personally don't mind it because I also just look past shit like that. But it is definitely over tutorializing and kind of just. And some of it will also be locked behind actions, I think. But over tutorializing is like a bit passive aggressive towards your audience, which is not a good thing to do. Or not passive aggressive, patronizing. That is definitely something I would mark up by now. Comment with the arrows. And they're not diegetic, that's also an issue. Flashlight seems to be working. It just returned for reasons that no one knows. Ow. Don't remember what the trigger is. Ow, that's a bit close. Bad touch. Hey, let me move for fuck's sake. Niggy. It was a bit hard to reach for, so I switched it. I have a flinching thing on, but don't expect it to be something that will actually kill them. Or just don't expect it to be, in general. I don't think it's supposed to be there. I think it triggers after time, and I was just trying to find the trigger. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah. I have some issues with this. I still need to get used to that. I like having it in my hand because it feels just bigger to me. What about the other one? The teleporter shite. No. See, this is also violent. Yep. Generally, the scares that are just stopping you and saying, oh, look at this, can be annoying in that it can be just a stop, like a wall going directly in your face. Please stop. Again, I have to wonder which kind of room or place we are. This would be, to me, like a big square room rather than just a hole going with hole. There'll be less to fill in. And then there's a generator in the back. Weird free drop basement. This is kind of strange. I mean, having an arrow there really wasn't necessary. You could go one way or the other and it's fine. What's that? All of you just need to get out of my fucking way. I need a wrench. Why specifically a wrench? I wonder. But that's... Yeah, I think there was another one where it was a bit too much. Hey, I need this specific thing. But, oh yeah, there's... If you're gonna have something like that, I would say make it pass by, but make it pass by fast enough to where you aren't sure what you saw. And make it disappear fast enough that you can't just see it disappear. That also kills some of the magic. Now we're back with these. Up. With all this, like, small corridors, it feels more and more. It would have been a good one if it hadn't, well, basically done that. If it had continued in, that would be good. At least, I don't know, this was also pretty, this is an old map, by the way. Doubt the creator knows. Doubt the creator has thought about this for a long while. Also make them appear a bit... Fuck off. Make them appear a bit further away. Because if they're so close that the player can literally miss them if they're just looking down, that's a bit of an issue. Hello. If you had reduced the sound on that would be really good. The fuck is going on? I'm gonna look in the kitchen. I mean, I knew it was there because the tutorial literally still exists. Oh. Were you not worried I'm gonna miss it? Pew-bang. I have a pew-bang. I mean, this is a thing. It relies a bit too much on those screamers. Later on, it becomes way more about combat. Open. I was a bit limp open, considering I kicked it flat. And another gun. Oh, you're gone. I was gonna throw you around for shits and giggles. Wait. Into the hole. Into the hole. Into the hole. Into the hole. I shouldn't leave them behind, by the way. Yeah, it's a bit too hand-holdy. I think I'm actually gonna have to detect a point for it at this point. Oh, it won't even let me fall in. Yeah. This is also the shortest one. It is a bit much of a nothing map. Very confused. Alright, this one. Then get a pulse rifle. Well, actually, I had a pulse rifle. Hello, little man. It would be really cool if he still sat there when I went back. And there's infinite ammo refills. Those are gonna be one later on. And there's a bimp. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, the great the fucking trio of randomly spooking me. I'm just gonna be upfront. This one is pretty lackluster. There's not a lot to say about it because not a lot happens. The screamers or scares are a bit too... They're literally too in your face. If you even want to have a spook. Generally, I would say a spook is one way you notice that something disappears or it's just a vague in the background. Overall, I feel like this is a bit too in your face. So, I don't know. And it is very, very hand-holdy. The gimmick at the beginning for just having something helps, but it also puts distance between you and whatever you're fighting, or whatever's supposed to scare you. So, yeah, a 4 out of 5. Cut down on the hand holding and tighten up your scares. Basically, I could say that the scares could also drop it, but I mean, for a first map, it's alright-ish. Oh yeah, the terrain is also a bit confusing, but I guess I could explain my way out of it. With, with some goodwill, I could definitely explain my way out of it. I know I'm saying that because of some cases in the next two sets. I'm gonna enjoy some crisps. Yeah, you should also get some snacks. This is gonna take a while, by the way. I mean, if you're watching all the way through. Also feel the need to point out that I have no fucking clue what the hell the title is supposed to mean. Reach the door to start hunting. Give me ammo. Also, for the future, if I get by boxes like this, I'm just gonna give current ammo. That will save me and the rest of the world time. Unless the weapon has a secondary. Like I wouldn't do it with the pulse rifle and the SMG in my hand. Because then I would also get the secondary ammo, and that's definitely the more devastating one to have 9,999 of. Okay, I think that should be enough. Also, the constant repeating of it is a bit much. Should remember that. The overuse of background noise is a bit annoying. Find 2 keys available and for gate, door, gate and door. Find 4 black crystals for Northern Patrol activation. Ghost detector. Ghost found. Tools and armory objectives. Again, we're going to babysit some items. I suspect that the creator might not have English as their first language. I mean, nor do I. I'm also just bad at talking when people are listening. Again with the signposting, but I think actually... That's not a ghost. Hold on. I think I got it. Objective. Yeah, stuff like that, that's better. Maybe if you moved away a bit before. Okay, I'll eat my words. Bonk. Bonk. Simply because you give me more options, I refuse that right now. Bonk. Hello. Okay. I instantly just start with a shotgun. Now I have a stun stick too. Oh, was that originally something I was supposed to have? I don't remember that being in the actual game. I don't have to pick them up individually before. I'll pick them up individually, but I don't remember it. I played it before I had those realism mods. Okay, follow the flank. I'll remember that. I don't think... Again, it stays a bit too long for it to just be a shock. Oh, you're telling me there's something nearby? I would have never guessed it. I think you can technically ditch it, but I also think it is intended that you have it with you. Can I? Now we have the crowbar. Here it makes sense, but if you had something... I mean, you could have a better indicator there. Maybe that the door was a bit chipped. I think these are supposed to look different. I just have some texture mod on, actually. I don't remember, do they have? Oh, they do. Guess there was a party foul on my part. Was I in here? No, it wasn't. Hello. Yeah, the fact that I can go back and double check is usually not a good... If you want something to be precise. Out my... with knife. Oh, you don't say. I'm having the sneaking suspicion that the ghost detector is kind of wank. Kick! I didn't know it would deal that much. It deals more than a crowbar, but not as fast. Like, that's a crowbar. It's me tapping as fast as I can. Oh, hello. Usually spooky apparitions do not stick around, do they now? Good sir, could you please move? Also, overarming the player can be a bit of an issue if you want them to feel defensive. Play and spray. Also, a thing you really need to be careful with is random insta-kills. I know I'm saying this out of nowhere, but I know that this series also guilty of it. If you had like an X for Northern Patrol and the player was supposed to suss that out, that would be really good. Rather than just arrows pointing to everywhere, literally them writing their name everywhere. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, the kick is X, C is this one, and B is the one for the flashlight. Now, I think there's a random insta-kill in this. It's just almost an insta-kill. That was story related, by the way. I was supposed to get that. Elf. No. I mean, having arrows both ways is kind of redundant. I mean, I guess you could have armor here. Having that fixed kind of strange. You could defend it with the fact that the Northern Patrol was supposed to be some sort of coalition or group that's supposed to fight stuff like this. Hello. Now we're gonna choose this because I have a really fucking bad way of doing it. had her go there, which would have made the player curious about it because we could see her. She went there. That was really good. Now you have an arrow to it, and you have something that is obviously very significant. That is not a good. Over explaining the situation to the player is a better faith situation. It is still just calling your players kind of stupid. Whatever immersion I have is broken. Please stop those. Then again, this was the time for those, where there were literally maps that was entirely just screamers and pigs you could find on Google. It's not really the best, but it has aged like milk. Bonk. Yeah. Hey, if I fall off, I'll just go back. I think. I don't think this is instant death, and that confuses me because you had no issue showing me. There was no issue. Hello. Yeah, no instant death. But I had no issue killing me instantly. It's something where I had no choice. Having Mantle model, by the way. I had no issue killing me in a place where I literally had no... I had no realistic say in it, other than if I just figured, oh, walk on this. I am fucking... I'm not good at gauging how much you fly forward. No. Too old. That is also a bit of a cheap reset. People overall, or at least as far as I know, are not, if you give them a cheap death or a cheap reset or something, they're not always going to be elated. It's actually very rarely where they will be having any sort of fond feelings about it. And again, I have to wonder, diegetically, what the fuck is this about? Yay, armory. I mean, having stuff like that, like, there's something nearby. You could maybe make a custom photo. Did you just team frag your own friend? Oh, that's kind of the definition of it. But also, checkpoints are fine, but literally just saying, hey, you need to go here. Slap. Kick. I punch you with boots. Wait, can I? Ah! Oh, okay. I would assume to see some smoke, but okay. Oh, you're finding ghost now, are you? I have no fucking clue what this means, is ghost or not. Because the screamer isn't a ghost. This is apparently an armory, and I have no fucking clue where the armory is. Maybe there is something else. I'm going through a man-sized vent, crawling out of a man-sized vent hole. Finding, I don't know. Die. Thank you for that wall. Seriously, going up, seeing there's a dead end here. Going in here, seeing it's just supplies. Going here, I can't do anything with it. Why do you need food? Oh, but tutorialize. Does he have a splash like that somewhere randomly? That'd be cool. Hello, Slendy. Quick. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Boosh. Shit is just happening around me. I'm walking forward, fuck is breaking, and shit is piss. Hello. Ow. Milage. That is literally Ookie Spooky Ghost Ghost. Oh, wait. Oh, let's walk through. Let's see through. Walk. Yeah, again with the random, I wouldn't even call them screamers, they just don't even show up and says boo, they just say hello. I mean, the environments look neat, but they also look fucking strange. How is anyone supposed to traverse this shit? How did they get in there? Hello, face. I have officially been given a tool gun. Flip. The noise or the music isn't helping. Where does this random cave just come from? Oh, we have a gun laying down here. Stag break. Again, two-handled. I'm happy that you want to show off your little puzzles, but I think everyone will be immediately aware of, hey, I need to get up there. I think it got better in 3, but I'm unsure. Oh, it actually got in there. Amaze balls. Maybe that. Friendly fire. Overall, I feel like the structures are looking less and less coherent. Oh, it's a big block. I sure needed that. Okay. It's just a random lab in the middle of fuck after a cave. And a parking garage. Yeah, it's over. It's definitely over tutorialized to an absolutely patronizing degree. I don't know why it gives me so much ammo, but I feel that is just annoying, honestly. I remember that being a box of rockets. Again, I feel like that could have been better tutorialized, having like cracks in the... I mean, maybe that would have taken too long. But you can easily show off that... Actually, the hardest, I would say, with stuff like that is to blend them in, but showing a destructible part by having it not specifically line up with the rest of the wall or something would be more interesting. Okay, that might be overkill. This is just perfect kill. Yeah, here we don't have anything. Perhaps you wonder where the fuck the greenery is coming from. That would be doing. Keep pressing the wrong button. Stun him with foot. And as I said, I'll just give myself infinite grenades. Or whatever. I kinda wanna leave it. I'm generally gonna try to play it as close to the developer intent as I could. Or as I reasonably can. Yeah, again with it, you're just throwing up more decal. Calm down. You can't let the player wonder. Boop. Nice. Kind of pointless. More health when there was already health on health on health. A little bit more health. Meow. Checkpoint reached. Dead. Die. Okay, couldn't even be allowed to do that. This is where the other checkpoint was. That is thick and goes back. I mean, this is allowed to be a little bit more weird. Stop being naked. I mean, that could have gone well if it was like, if it was in an open room where you spawn a lot of enemies that seems overwhelming, and then despawn them. But that was literally just. That is not allowed. I guess I'll just go the way it wants, but seriously, that wasn't necessary. Why was there a rocket launcher here? Again, I need to wonder why was there a rocket launcher here. Okay. Hello. Yeah, stuff like that would be good if it highlighted, because it's so small that you can lose it. This is broken finally. Now I can actually use my stupid. You might think I mean my wits. No, I mean my dumb. Yeah, you've made your point. Open.
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Yeah, this is also pretty good. Having the suit go off. But the fact that you point that out means that the hunt is more than just random people doing random shit. Then again, our default weapon being submachine guns and pulse rifles might indicate that as well. I want to see if I can get on it. I know it's... I didn't know that. Yeah, isn't this bad? Oh yeah, physic gun. I feel like giving your player a physic gun is a bit on the... It's a bit too much. Wait, could I make that without... No, I'm not interested. Yeah. These are also not great. having it hidden under the supply crate would have been better there, because people usually go for destroying those, given that there's supply in them. Also, having just damaged tags positions isn't great. Oh, yeah, we just want to make sure that you didn't fucking soft lock yourself. I don't know if this shows it or not. As you can tell, we now have infinite rockets and shotgun shells. But seriously, when you have eternal rocket, why did it say stack? What's the doodle? That was not necessary, because as soon as you can see the marking on the wall, you can see that is at best just confusing. Well, it's kind of over-explaining or confusing. And you don't need to put that there. I mean, however, having screen, having this also is kind of annoying. This doesn't feel like it's respecting your intelligence. I mean, I know they're pretty much placed in at least decent faith. But the over-tutorializing is kind of just... it's kind of sucking something out of it. Yeah, too many points, too much... I think I saw something over there. Oh yeah, and I have this, spreading fire. Oh, hoppers. Why the fuck would someone paint a smiley on them? Hello. I'm just treating this like Doom Eternal's melee. Don't. I mean, a vent would be decent, and it would likely be what you were looking for. In this series, over-tutorializing is definitely an issue. Don't specifically remember where I need to go next. Ah, yes. have no idea what I'm up against or what I'm hunting either. So that's also kind of a bit of an issue. Sad the glass is bulletproof. Come on, open. Now we're just dealing with random combine stuff. And a fortress. I don't know what else to treat it as. You might be wondering, well, should I go up here and can I do something and can I no? Can't do anything. No, it literally just supposed to climb in here. Don't know why it has that little hat too. Of course, in there it's tutorialized. I'm sorry, but where the fuck else should I go? What does it say, even? Strange. They have a fondness for this teleporter prop. I'm just gonna pilfer everything I can. Well, anything of use. Oh yeah, I have. And then into the other vent. It's literally just a break room. Oh boy, that shit again. Well, they could respawn them in the beginning. I'm open prone. Let me just. I don't know why the Bolt's rifle magazines give that. It's strange. Yeah, of course. I think there is one of these that is just a fuck, and I think it's that one, and I can demonstrate. Again, I would see that as kind of a cheap reset. Okay, that was it. There's some sort of trigger that goes on in here that just keeps spawning. Also, I won't use this for the final rush. Yeah, I think it's that one. Checkpoint reached. I think I need to plan the boom. I still have no fucking clue what's actually going on in all this. Alright, moment-to-moment narrative, but what's the overall plan? To be fair, I can't find fault with making a lot of this, so I'm still pretty much gonna give it a 5 as it looks right now. This is supposed to be the final climactic battle. Then again, it can pretty much just fight them off with a... ...2013. Wait, which one was it? Heaven Bound to... Wrong one. It's called Muscle, by the way. Yeah, cheer. Cheer. Move winda suruleden. Wonder if that link is still active. It's a nice, decently designed little thing here they have. Wonder if that was where the... Yeah, it's actually... It does definitely smell 2013. Well, as it said, on to the next, which is also... that was a... I would say 5. Not 5 out of 10 because I don't have a top and don't have a bottom. Well, as a 5. So again, on the over tutorializing and some stuff just being strange. Also having a gimmick and dropping it halfway through feels a bit much like you either shouldn't have the gimmick or just stuck to it. Actually, the crossway I couldn't bring the ghost detector. I think that was a scare that was on the other side. I don't know, not gonna go back and check it. Overall, two was definitely more of an improvement than one, but it was still kind of, I would say it's a bit meandering, unfocused, and way too handholdy. I don't remember the last one being like that, but we'll see. Um, that was my bag, apparently. And now with an empty spawn, I have to go in and grab me empty hands. Let's see, am I damaged? I apparently have full health. Well, onto this. Well, some set pieces. Also, that explains after. And now we're in some cave. Oh, it removed my weapon. That's actually also going to be an issue in this series where they have the removed weapon spots, but checkpoint A reached. The funny thing, there's an SMP here. And that's all the ammo I can get for it. Because it just spawns to shotgun. Pulse rifle, pistol, and gravity. Yeah, I'll get on it. This is also what I would call a supply station, so it's fine that it's marked up there. It also didn't point to this or something. But sure, back, I suppose. Find a key, find 3 crystals to activate black crystal power circuit. Activate generator, always bring the black crystal. Yes, good luck. Good that it wishes me. Okay, so we can without... I know it isn't gonna last. I'm being a bit pessimistic about that. And we'll just take like... I think you should be able to get through most of the Half-Life campaign with this amount of ammo. Also, I find it fitting that I use a modified Metro cop skin. Again with the over tutorializing. Not really needed here, there aren't anywhere else I can go. And just a combine elevator into sheer rock. Subtle. But it seems like we are combine adjacent at least, with the fact that we have pulse rifles, gravity guns, and stun sticks. Yeah, that was a good, unsettling moment. I mean, if this one had kept going, so you could kind of see the start and end of it, that would have been better than focusing on it completely. Okay. Yeah, the faded text of this is also a bit better, rather than just having a big highlight. And we have a crowbar already. Don't even think there's any point to it, but eat. Now this is apparently just open. I mean, it isn't perfect, but it's a better start, I would say. Yeah, again, calm down. Some restraint, please. Uh-huh. Okay. Actually, you could have removed both of those, and it would be just fine. Or at least have the indicator on the HUD show up a bit after. But give the player some time to figure it out. Hey, get up. Get up. Get up, Pete! I have to pick it up physically with a gravity gun. Bonk. Again with the arrows just everywhere. I don't even know if that makes sense. Make the room less cluttered rather than having to handle them where it is. Make it something that stand out. I mean, I already know it. Everyone already knows, if they've played this, that you can make them light up a bit. So give them a vague light to them. And make the tip, if you can't find the crystals, shut off the light. That'd be good. So whenever you would be unsure of it, you would actually need to shut off the light. I mean, them just speak for themselves. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, singing way, oh, keep my face, oh. Thank you for them helps. I'm taking this. Hey, I can float. I just skipped the scare. I'll show it. So if you go up here, come on. No. Up here, think. Yeah, it will crack. Shaky is what happened. Luck. And a few spookers. Don't underestimate the power of a crowbar. Actually, I'm amazed that Gordon Freeman. Again with leaving it up too long. I mean, that could reasonably be a cave-in, but just make sure that it fills as much as it takes. I've been great for paranoia. Not sure what that is supposed to be, whatever. Well. Also an over-reliance on fast zombies. And here with the going from concrete to sheer rock. Bit too epic music for this, I would say. Oh. Wait, do I still have that installed? Strange. Bad. Now I have this into a pipeline. But there's where it's apparently hollowed out. Bomb it with the arrows. I think you could remove almost every arrow in this game, in this map series, and you wouldn't have lost anything. Any arrow and hand-holding tutorial could be removed without any real loss. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, random instant kills aren't fun. Believe it or not, they're kind of annoying. Just randomly dying to something you barely saw isn't fun. And if it's to a point where you saw I barely moved out and I still got hit by it. Especially if it's just T-posing entities going at you. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. There. That's a slam. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more instant kills, so might as well just jam as it is. The fuck? Oh yeah, grab my balls. I don't know why some of it is some of them are red. But you would usually there wasn't an explosion there, it just farted. Okay, at least you're wearing a dress. Don't want any indecent exposure. Not because I'm a poop, but just because wear something. Again, it's the lever. That is the only thing I can do with this. I don't exactly remember how you get in there. Okay, that is better. I mean, it is. Instead of saying, oh, something like that. Yeah, please calm down. You just hear the door open. I did not need that. It is a vent. That is what vents do. Especially because I don't think there has been a single vent cover in this series that hasn't been destructible. I mean, that was actually a good one, where you keep this stuck to the outside of it, so it drop and be spooky. You might see it there, and if you don't, it's fine. I'll show why. But that though is one of the places where I like the, what could you say, tutorializing. Yeah, 18 rounds. That's definitely gonna make it something I'm gonna use regularly. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, with that, that's fine. Saying like zone A that way. That's what I would consider A-OK. Yes. Yeah, though. I mean, I guess I would have still have left it to like a, I don't know, 30-second timer or something before. For the fact that it's something that far back, easily missable. I think there is something to it, so maybe it's definitely do remember dying at some point around here. Yeah, stuff like that is just annoying, but it can't even hit me after correctly. Instant deaths are not good. I think that will be a point deducted. I mean, if you want, ideally, if you have good shoots, you want the player to just survive, get by with a sliver of health, and then they have to recuperate from there. That is the goodness when shit goes like that. That is still just arrow on arrow. Oh, you want the stage again? If you showed something there like the Predator or some alien or something, that would actually have been good. I just wanna... Oh. I can either go through tanking the damage or you have to find some other way. Well, I just wanted to point it out. Instantly killing the player isn't really fun because you're forcing a respawn. So if you had like a decent amount of health, a lot of ammo, or a weapon you couldn't find elsewhere, that's just getting thrown out. And especially if it's an instant kill that you can't really avoid realistically unless you know it. That's also fucking annoying. But if you have a good combat system that leaves your player almost depleted of resources before it ends, that is good because they felt like they earned that victory, or then maybe they... Yeah, whatever. or they will look back on it, seeing how they could do better. There's also such a thing as overkill in that department, but that's not something we can deal with right now. Yeah, the thing I was gonna comment on with the cremator was, instead of having something there, have something like in Alien Isolation, if you had the alien there, and then had it and gave it an acro noise, or have something that seems like a decently credible threat come after you. Oh yeah. It wasn't here. I think it's down here. I just remember I skipped it. There's nothing there. It's just an eye scanner we can't engage with. We go up here. All of a sudden our eyes are perfect. I don't know what goes on. To be fair, if it wasn't implied this much, we would combine, which I again feel like it is, at least after map 2. The first map, it isn't really that big a deal, a big a thing. Yeah, that one wasn't necessary. Those two actually had me confused at some point because I thought I had to bring something to them, not that I constantly took them with me. Because I just saw that I left them at the first point. Ow. Also, this water will almost instant kill you. So there's a checkpoint set up there. Where's the tag? Okay, just proving my point. Fuck it, I'm Irish now. Proving me point. Ah, fuck it, it's just a skip back. I mean, I guess this instant death is fine enough. It's basically just a punishment, but when it's just randomly going into a room, you're being locked in and then you instantly die, that's not scary, it's just frustrating. Yeah, I'm not taking them with me. Yeah. The spooks happen, the random pop-up spooks that happen a bit too often. And they're just sticking around for a bit too long. Always bring the black crystal Venvo to activate all power stations. Station, not station. Here we have the pickup gimmick at the end, but I can justify this more. Because it isn't a pick up and keep on you, it's a pick up and kind of set down. Where the fuck did you fall out of? And with this... I'm a little rocketeer. This would be really good if I had friends to play with. I think it is actually meant to be that you're in a group doing this. However, I'm not in a group. I am a one-man army. Or one toasted disappointment, however the fuck you want to put it. Also, we're using the mostly following in the footsteps of Combine, and that's what's confusing me with all of this. We are supposed to be Combine, aren't we? Would you just stand, you piece of shit? Okay. You're only allowed to be used while held. Otherwise, I don't care what happens to you. Okay, would you just instead... Yeah, having this shape is fucking annoying. It is top heavy. This bit is pretty neat. I don't know how the programmer, the map creator did it. Actually, can I fit it in under? Oh, you're standing inside it. Wait, am I breaking the AIs? Oh, okay. I would say the creator is also a bit too fond of fast zombies. Okay, and a spook that just hits me. Is there just too much happening? Oh no, I'm out. Yeah, we have the creepypasta images, but it was still 2014. Back when creepypasta was fucking king. And yeah, I have different sounds on them, so it is Hunters. What the fuck is with the floor? Yeah, those wall turrets are really carrying. Overall, I kind of like this. I don't like that though. That needs to fuck off. Randomly popping off a transparent JPEG or something. I'm not having any of that. Make this area more flat if you want people to use turrets rather than just holding them. And here we're gonna come to the disappointing situation. I think this is also why there hasn't been the final part. Coming soon. And here we get it. I think 2014. That's a bit ago. I figured they've just lost interest in doing anything by now. Maybe because it all had to be scrapped. But I'm gonna tie it into the fact that it feels like there hasn't been any coherent story in it. There hasn't been any coherent story, but even at the point where it seems like there hasn't been much coherent story to the point that it even affects the environment. It seems like you're just going from place to place doing a thing. Overall, it's still very, very handholdy, which in cases is nice, like the key, where it just shows you, hey, you need to go here. But then again, you also made something that small and that hard to pick up mandatory. You could still make cues like that, but keep them much subtler, like using lighting, for example, in a dark game that is very, very easy to do. I think I'm still gonna give it a 4. Mostly because the hand holding the insta deaths and just the randomness, but I still somehow find myself liking this. I feel like there was an honest attempt to make something engaging, but it was likely more coming out of a place of naivete. Not to be vain about it or put intention into it, but it feels more like, what could you say, over-ambition rather than making... I'm not gonna say it's so bad that it's good, because it is definitely good, like the final stretch here. But I also feel like you could use something like mixed enemies. I mean, the slow zombies is still gonna... If you have something like this, but you, instead of spawning 2 fast zombies, maybe spawn three slow zombies from different places, and then spawn a fast zombie. The fast zombie will rush the player, and the other ones will just start clumping up, and at some point making it harder to deal with. The normal zombies are more of quantity over quality. Actually, all zombies are, other than the poison zombie. But I also feel like in an environment like that, a poison zombie would be really dangerous to have, so it was a good choice to at least keep those away. And this one I won't call the picking up the crystal having a gimmick. It is literally just something you have to do. It is put this here, leave it, defend it. Not constantly run around with it trying to figure out what the fuck it wants you to do or literally needing it to see. Overall, I feel like there's potential in this, especially if someone were to actually rework it. But if anyone takes anything away from it, it is don't be as handholdy. Try to figure out like a through line if you're gonna make a story of something. Please keep away from instant deaths. Fuck, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah. Don't be too handholdy. Keep away from instant deaths. Try to make a story through line. Finally, just let internet scary pics be internet scary pics and don't use them in your map. But I don't feel like I need to say that anymore. Well, if you found this useful or just interesting to listen to, that's wonderful. Hopefully it will help someone at some point. Or just give them a laugh at how fucking awful it was. Regardless, if you're here at the end, thank you for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out.